Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Tom, aka Nostradamus, and I'm back to live streaming from your mama's. Actually, I'm live streaming from hell, the depths of hell, Death Valley. I feel like I'm in Death Valley. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why I'm complaining. It's only going to get to 103 today. I should be happy. That's 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. Get a little reprieve for the next few days, and then we're back off to the races. 110, 112, 113, 100, and might as well be 170. Gonna be a long summer. Gotta tell you, man, this heat and what's happening in Bitcoin making me very irritable. Very irritable. My morning exercise. Did you wake up and do your morning exercise? Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Did you wake up and do your morning exercises? It's getting rough. Getting rough. I'm telling you, it's getting tough. It's starting to look like Plan B. Hold until you're right. Yeah, I know it's a little early. It's a little early. Little chilly dipper in the Bitcoin. It isn't that bad, you know, but it could come. It could come. I was kind of planning on doing some more Matic stuff today, and we're going to take a quick look at Matic. I want to discuss, you know, Matic, Harmony. We're going to continue to talk about Harmony, Polkadot. I'm preparing so I was going to send some more money over to Matic. I've already done videos on this. I highly recommend that you people start learning this. This is going to be a big part of the future of finance. All I did is I took my stable coin, my DAI, my USDC, my Tether, and I moved it to the Matic bridge. Again, there's previous videos of this, but you can just go to the Matic bridge. I probably have a bookmark of that somewhere. I do not. No, but Newbie Doobie, how you doing? Good morning, brother. Matic Bridge. Matic Bridge. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the world's biggest bull on Matic, right? But what it's doing is really cool. I'm not the world's biggest expert on Matic. I'm just using it to learn how to yield farm, and you know, it's a really cool, scalable layer 2 solution. Problem is you didn't see Ethereum really, like, you know, saying, hey, yeah, man, this is going to be our go-to, or Uniswap saying this is going to be our go-to. The Uni bridge being down is not not filling me with a lot of confidence. Thought about selling some for a loss just to increase my. What are your biggest bags? Like I thought about doing some stuff too. We can look at my portfolio. I got some red, man. Now I'm starting to see some red in Bitcoin. That's a little bit misleading because I took a lot of my Bitcoin, which was in Robinhood. I started buying Bitcoin at like 10,000. I ended up taking all my Bitcoin out of Robinhood when Bitcoin was 35,000 and then put it back into Binance. It killed me to do it. But I did it. So I just put my new cost basis. So again, theoretically, I'm still up in Bitcoin. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, man, you know, because I really like Ethereum. I really like Polkadot. I really like these smart chains. I really like Harmony One. I was like, man, maybe I should sell some of the Bitcoin at a little bit of a loss right now. I'm like, nah, Tom, don't, you know, because then I'm resetting my long-term capital gains even when I go into Ethereum. So most of my stuff was bought in January, February. So if I can make it to January or February and most of the stuff, I'm going to be doing really good with long-term capital gains. As I mentioned, I was going to do some Matic stuff today. The reason I put Harmony in there is because, you know, again, I really encourage you guys to start learning this stuff. The Matic bridge, is it down? Does it just need a little refresh? Anyway, to get your money over to Matic, okay, here you go. To get your money over to Matic, you got to take your DAI or your stable coin, you transfer it to MetaMask, and then it's going to be in your MetaMask in the Ethereum. And then once you do that, you would transfer it, and it's a couple steps, and then it puts it on the Matic, right? And then once it's in the Matic, you can go, and again, I've already done videos on this. I'm not going to go into it right now because I have different, like, my plans are changing a bit. But as you can see, I have a lot of stable coin over here earning interest. Tether, man, that's come down. These interest rates, Tether was like 7-8% the other day. These are variable, so they change all the time. I'm earning 2% on my Tether, 1.9%, 1.7% on my USDC, 3% on my DAI, and on top of that, I'm earning free Matic. So I'm earning free Matic and all this stuff. You can borrow against it, and by the time you borrow, you're earning more Matic. So there's games you can play there, and then the money you take, you borrow. You can, for example, go over to the liquidity pools like QuickSwap and SushiSwap. I do have some money over in QuickSwap that I can show you. And I'm just learning this stuff, right? So it's a great way to earn money. It frees you from the shackles of the financial banking system, which I think is really cool. Yesterday we talked about Polkadot on Harmony One. I'd highly recommend that you check out that video. But so the stuff you're doing with Matic now, Harmony One is going to be like it's, and Matic is its own ecosystem that's going to, but yesterday we discussed the Harmony ecosystem. We're going to continue to learn about that one as we go. I'm very bullish the Harmony ecosystem. I'm also probably more bullish Polkadot because they're, you know, Gavin Wood, and again, we discussed all this yesterday. I encourage you to check the video out. How's everyone doing today? Be sure to hit that like button if you like the content. Be sure to subscribe. I do live stream every day. If you noticed, you may have noticed, I changed my time. I'm changing my time to roughly 7:05 a.m. PST. Meet Kevin, that asshole Meet Kevin. I kid Meet Kevin. That dude, like, he stopped streaming, and then I didn't realize his stream times were from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I'm sure he goes long, but here's the deal. When Meet Kevin's streaming, YouTube wants everyone to watch him. They tell everyone else to piss off. So I can't battle Meet Kevin. Anyway, so I'm going to switch it to 7 a.m., see how that works out. It will be 30 minutes, you know, after the market open. Not spending a whole lot of time looking at the stock markets as of late. I got to be honest. I don't know if I'm ever going back to the stock market. I probably will. Probably want to diversify back into it. But all the opportunities in cryptocurrency right now. So anyway, as I was saying, I do have, and this is on the Matic bridge, right? So I've added USDC and DAI USDT pairs over at QuickSwap. You can do this at SushiSwap too. You can do this with a lot of different coins, and you earn interest, or you earn a percentage of all the trades. It's basically you're being a liquidity provider, and for every trade, when you do a trade on QuickSwap, Uniswap, all these different swaps, there's a provider fee. So you're going to pay a provider fee, and when you provide liquidity to these, you earn a part of that fee. So this is just another way to earning passive income that I'm looking into, and, you know, earning the game. The one thing you got to be very wary about when you do this type of stuff, I'm doing stable coins right now, so there's no real and permanent loss. If you're doing like Ether stable coin pairs, Bitcoin stable coin pairs, different coin stable pairs, as these prices change, there's what's called impermanent loss. I'm not going to dive deep into that for the most part. It's just something I'm avoiding. Anyway, why Harmony One is so, you know, relative to this is they're an ecosystem, and they're a cross-chain smart chain. So they've already got bridges to Ethereum. They've already got bridges to Binance Smart Chain. So it's going to be real easy to move your money around Binance Smart Chain, eHarmony, Ethereum, eHarmony, Binance Smart Chain. And they have Polkadot on the testnet, so that's coming soon. I have to assume they're going to add Cardano to that. eHarmony is one of my favorite smart chains. I am, as you can see in my portfolio, I already own a ton of it, and I'm getting my ass handed to me, but I keep buying. I just bought more yesterday. If it keeps going down, I'm just going to keep buying. I already have a standing order in to buy $50 of this every 2 weeks. At the rate it's going, man, like I'll be able to buy 1,000 eHarmony every 2 weeks. And I think this one's going to see minimum, it's going to see new all-time highs this year, most likely. I think it's going to gravitate towards $1. It's only like, now it's down to a $557 million market cap. I think it can reach where your Matic's, for sure, where your Matic's at today. I think Matic's at like probably 8-9 billion. I'm not sure without looking. Cardano, I think it's going to reach where Cardano and Polkadot are now. Polkadot is at a low 16 billion. Polkadot has seen highs of 40 billion. So I think Polkadot is going to see between $60 and $300 this year. I think $100 is pretty much on the table. And instead of moving money over to Matic today, what my plan is you saw, I already have a bunch of money over in Aave. I'm just going to let that chill over there. I'm not going to touch it for now. If the prices get really cheap, like Bitcoin goes to 10,000, I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, I'll probably buy like half a Bitcoin with the money I have over here. I used to have about 8,000. I'm earning interest on it. I'm just going to wait. And if this gets down, Bitcoin gets down to 10,000, I'll move a little bit of money over there and I'll try and buy half a Bitcoin. I have roughly 5,000 or 6,000 over in Binance and cash ready to go. I'm actually going to move that over to Kraken. And I'm going to put a buy order. I don't think it's going to hit, but I'm going to put a limit order in for Polkadot. You know, I'm going to try and buy Polkadot at $10. Maybe there's another huge manipulation push down. If so, dude, I'm basically all in at this point. There's not a lot of cash left on the sidelines, but if I could pick up, to me, like this movement sucks. I'm not real happy with this down move. I'm not really enjoying it. It could get a lot worse. Unlike most channels out there, I'm not going to tell you it's going to crash. I'm not going to tell you we're going to the moon still. I don't know. No one knows. Everyone can have their theories. They can look at all the technical analysis in the world. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So again, I'm going to put about $5,000 over in Kraken. Buy order 500 Polkadot at $10. If I could pick up another 500 Polkadot and earn 12% interest on it, you can see I've already got about 1,200 Polkadot over in Kraken right now. I'd love to get my Polkadot to like 2,000 Polkadot. I think Polkadot and I think Cardano particularly are going to be trillion-dollar smart chains in the future. I don't know when, 2024, 2030. But a trillion-dollar smart chain for, I mean, I think that's almost a given as long as these smart chains perform like they do. And I said we looked at the Polkadot ecosystem yesterday, and I'm honestly surprised that I mean, I almost think Polkadot might be a better smart chain than Cardano, and I love Cardano. You can see I own a ton of Cardano. It's my biggest position. It's still holding strong. Right around $1.31 is a pretty big support level, if I remember correctly. The Polkadot, man, when I started buying Polkadot, it was at like $16 in January. So it's right back where it was. I don't know if it can go much lower, but if it does, again, I'm going to gobble it up. You can earn 12% interest on your Polkadot. It's currently a 17 million. So we're talking, if this becomes a $1 trillion company, we're talking over a 50x. So again, 2024, 2025, we all got time. I don't know what your financial situation's like. THETA won, and they got a bridge to dot. Yeah, it's on. I think I mentioned that it's on the test net. I don't think it's fully functional right now. Anyway, as I always say, just don't invest more than you can. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That way, you don't panic sell. If you believe in cryptocurrency, we discussed the Web3 yesterday. I think the internet and the networks as we know it is all going to blockchain. Everything's going to run over, not everything, but a majority of the network's going to run over blockchain. Banks aren't going away, like a lot of people might try and tell you. They're going to become involved with blockchain. There's going to be some cross chains. Actually, that's one of the reasons Bitcoin is down right now, is a lot of the China news. The third largest bank in China is banning Bitcoin. So what does that mean? It does feel a bit coordinated. My guess is, I don't know if China is actually seizing these miners. They're pushing miners out. They're moving them around. I don't know if they're spinning up their own farms. They sure as hell wouldn't tell us. And, the third largest bank just banned it. So I feel like there's a bit of manipulation going on, but again, I'm not trying to tinfoil a hat. At the end of the day, there's still a lot of unknowns with cryptocurrency. The adoption has moved really fast this year, but it's also, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We've taken a huge step back the last few weeks, and then it could be a long period of consolidation. I think it could be a slow grind. I think we could see more down movement. I really don't want to see more down movement, but we could see down movement. I've mentioned Crypto Savvy quite a few times. I'd highly recommend checking out his channel. I think he does some of the best technical analysis I've ever seen. He thinks we're going to 25,000 and then we're relief rallying and we're going down to 10,000. My God, I hope he's wrong. But if he's right, it's just an ongoing buying opportunity, and that's how I'm looking at it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I really appreciate that everyone that came by. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I have some really interesting videos we should have this week. I will be back tomorrow, set the new time, 7:05 a.m. PST. Post down below what you would like to hear more of. If there's any smart change you'd like to hear of. Anyway, I love you guys all, and peace.